Hey guys, welcome to another week of WoW Weekly with Myst. I hope everyone's having a great time. So for this week, we have the Mythic Dungeons will be the weekly. The PvP Brawl is going to be Gravity Lapse. Dark Moon Fair is going to start on Sunday. And then, of course, we have Secrets of Azeroth. Now, I dug up a little extra info on Secrets of Azeroth, so I thought that would be a great place to start for our news, which is a pretty nil week, but you know me, I'm the queen of making news out of nothing. So yeah, let's start with Secrets of Azeroth. So I went over a bunch of stuff last week. I found out some more stuff that you might be interested in. So the first big one is that there's also a title that you can get with Secrets of Azeroth. So for those that don't know much of this event and didn't watch last week's episode, this is an event, it's time limited and there's stuff to do every day and you get a mount a pet and, that's basically it, some transmogs. On top of that, there's also a title you can get. It's called the Acquisitive. And the way you get this title is by doing the first day's secret. As I said in last week's video, I will figure out what info we need to know every day, and I will put it in the community tab. Much easier than making a video every single day for one little thing. So definitely check the community tab. I'll have everything there throughout all the days for you guys, but very important that you do that first day because that is what gets you the Inquisitive. Basically, this is the achievement here. It says Ceremonial Spear Returned. Your mount, which is Patty, is going to come from another achievement called Whodunit. From the achievement, it looks like you're not going to probably see the mount till the end of the event. It looks like you're gonna have to do everything. Yeah, there's a lot of things there, and you find one thing every day. So yeah, that definitely looks like enough stuff for the entire event. So yeah, mount will be fine, like at the end. And then there's another achievement called Community Rumors, which is to find 5 buried satchels. And then there's also one to find 10 buried satchels, and that gets you the pet Tobias. So basically, you're going to get the title first, and the pet and the mount are going to come near the end. Our second piece of news is the Tabard of Brilliance. So this is a new Prime Gaming loot item that you can get from now all the way up to September 28th. And this item's like a $400 value. So really good freebie item to get if you have Prime. I will leave the link to claim that tab in the description of this video, so you can just check there. Another thing worth mentioning is the charity pet that I did a video on a while back. That is on its last week. Well, last day, actually, because I'll be posting this on the 28th and it ends on the 29th. So if you haven't gotten your pet pack, which was it's a shop item in addition to helping support Ukraine, the people affected. Because I will admit, some people really thought I was supporting war by doing that video. I'm glad most of you guys didn't see it that way. Literally, there wouldn't have been a video at all if it didn't involve a WoW pet. So yeah, I guess some people weren't realizing that that's really why the video existed. But thanks for those that took it the right way. And yeah, so that's what that was for. So if you want that pet, you got 1 day left. It ends on the 29th and it'll end in the morning, basically reset time. So it's going to end at 10 a.m. Pacific. And speaking of things that are time limited going away this week, we might as well add the trading post into that equation. So it's your last days to get the items that you need or want off the trading post. And then we will see the new month of the trading post items coming out this month. I have no idea what those are yet. They usually don't showcase them till like the day before or the night before. So yeah, I won't know until I make the next video, the next WoW Weekly. Okay, the next piece of news we got is this 500 tender that you're gonna get for purchasing the next expansion. This one got a little bit of drama attached to it. I don't know if negativity is the right word, but drama, and not the kind of drama you would think. You would think that it would be the 500 tender, right? Which for some people it probably was. Just gonna say, we knew this was happening. They told us literally that these tenders would be part of bundles. And I remember even predicting that an expansion would be the perfect way to do it. But where the drama came out was people, more or less saying that they were spoiling the fact that there was a new expansion coming out. And I'm like, what? We all know. And if you don't, I guess I'll tell you right now. But every 2 years at a BlizzCon is an expansion reveal. We've been sitting in Dragonflight for a year now. Like, it was obvious we were getting an expansion reveal this year. This year it is. Next year we won't. Next year it'll be updates for whatever that expansion is. And then it'll be another expansion reveal the next year. It's worked that way forever, So I didn't see the, what people were getting all bent out of shape over that for. As far as the 500 tender, I don't care, but the thing that I want is not what everyone wants. Like, people who are upset about the 500 tender just don't want tender on the store at all. Me, I would like to just have the option, if I wanted to just buy it straight out. And that's the feature that's gonna throw a lot of hate. And yeah, it's only a matter of time though, guys. They are gonna cave eventually. Like this is them luring you in. This is how the shop began to begin with. They had very little stuff, and then they'd throw a little bit here and there, and you'd start to accept it, and then they'd throw more. That's what they're doing with this tender. They're just putting it in small little areas that most people don't care about, and then boom, it'll be on the shop to be sold, singly. Yeah. It's like, personally, I think they should just get it over with and just put it on there. They're like slowly ripping the bandage off, and I don't know if you've ever slowly ripped off a bandage, how painful that can be. What it does tell you, and this is something I haven't heard anyone really talking about, but this is what came to my mind, is it does tell you that the trading post is here to stay. A lot of people were wondering if it was a Dragonflight feature, and this right here proves that it's not. It is a full-on feature that will continue throughout expansions. Some 10.17 news. So heroic difficulty will be coming for Dawn of the Infinite. I'm sure we all knew that. Usually they throw in the Mega Dungeon 1 patch, and then the very next it becomes a queuable thing that's split in two. Yeah, so that is confirmed for 10.17. The minimum item level you'll want to be to queue these in will be 372. And then also there's going to be a new Dragonriding title. So for the achievement that already you can do, it's to get gold on all the races including Forbidden and Zeralek. And this, as of 10.17, will get you the title Isle Ace. On the topic of races, I thought we would showcase this. So I discovered this earlier in the week, and this is showing 2 additional races you're going to be able to do. Myst's weekly update. It's been a pretty busy editing week for me this week. I did do a couple of streams on the weekend, so we did. I wasn't able to make it to our Wednesday mount farming day this past week, so I pushed it to Friday, and then after I was done with the mount farming, Arsenal wanted to play some classic hardcore, so I made a hardcore character, and I became public enemy number 1 pretty much from that moment. I had made a dwarf paladin, and I'm not taking hardcore seriously, so I just named the paladin whatever, right? So I amazingly was able to get the shadow name, which of course was suited a rogue really well, but I was on a paladin and I didn't really care. I just needed a name for my fucking character, right? I put shadow in, accepted, and it went through, which I was amazed because this was day 2. I wasn't exactly there right when servers went up saving some name, right? Anyone take shadow? Might have to just be Shadow Myst. Shadow's pretty, I gotta imagine, popular. Damn, I got shadow? Shit. Fuck. Okay. And pretty much, what was it, like 10 minutes after entering the game, I had this guy messaging me, thinking I was some magician or something that stole his name. And yeah, he basically said he had deleted it and had to wait an hour to get it back. And I guess that was the hour that I went into the game and took it, and I couldn't stop laughing about it because you're an idiot if you get the name you want and then you delete it on day 2 at primetime hours. I made this character at like 8 p.m. Like it's not like I went and took his name at 2 in the morning or something. Like, it was prime time for many people to be making characters. If I hadn't taken it, someone else was gonna. And on that topic, I had another person later on that night hit me up because they had tried getting it. Yeah. And I find it so funny when people message you. It's like, what do you think you're gonna accomplish? You think that person's just gonna be like, okay, I'll delete my character, you can have the name. It's like, no, that person's not gonna fucking. Yeah, so I ended up putting the first guy on ignore. The second one, I didn't even acknowledge he was talking to me. But because I acknowledged the first one, he kept going on. He was constantly saying, "But just tell me, how did you do it?" And I'm like, "Fuck, you know how I did it." Like, there's no mystery here, So yeah, that was just like crazy. That was so hilarious, and I didn't even feel bad about that. Maybe I would have felt bad if he'd had the name for a while and, or he had just died and I took the name, but on day 2, no, I don't feel bad about it on day 2. He should have known better to, if you're gonna, if you just name saved, but it wasn't the character you wanted to play, then you wait a while. Not only do you wait possibly a few days to play that character and play something else in the meantime, but if you're not going to wait the few days, then you at least wait till it's deader on the server. This coming up week's going to be a little short on streams again. I've got a lot going on. Not even sure if we're going to be able to fit in the Mount Run streams this week, so my bad on that. I will do my best. But I have a lot of editing. It's end of month, which means I gotta do a members video for the members of the channel. And then also, on the topic of 10.17 and all that, for those that don't know, that releases on like September 5th, and I need to do a video on that. I keep forgetting that we have a release date for that. So I'm gonna work on that this week as well. Maybe the secrets video. We'll see where we're sitting. I got quite a few things we're doing. And also that new playthrough that I've been mentioning. It's going to start uploading this weekend. So yeah. The plan was it was going to start on Tuesday, but then I realized I have so much WoW stuff to do right now. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're having fun in WoW. Let me know what you're currently doing in WoW. Are you playing retail? Are you playing classic hardcore? And we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.